everyone, it's Gretchen here with Catnpaws. So another fun tutorial. This is a page placement holder, and there are many videos out there that show how to do this, and the one I will link it below. She does hers in the metric system. I'm doing mine in the standard system. So really it comes down to having a square piece of paper is what the base is. That way it is the same when you cut it down to your thirds. So I thought it would be fun to use it for a journal embellishment. So you can see there, it just holds your page, and then when you come back, it's there, and you can open right back up where it's at. So I thought, oh, how neat would that be to put in a journal? This came about, the idea, my sister, my younger sister, went to the library and they had made a bunch and they were free. And she said she'd like to make some as well, or how to make them. So I made her some. And I thought this would be, again, a great embellishment for a journal. I have my paper 6x6. I also made a big mama. I'll show you that. But let me take it out of there. And depending how good your math skills or how good your line skills are, mine, I don't trust them. So you want to, out of a 6, this would be standard 6x6. Now the concept applies to all sizes that are squared. So I'm going to line it up on the 3-inch mark, and I'm going to come down 3 inches and then rotate it clockwise. Line it back up on the 3-inch mark and come down 3 inches. So that piece comes out, don't need it, you can save it for scrap. So you have this piece of paper that looks like this on that side. And now you want to, let me get this out of the way. Take a ruler, and again, this is if you know where to cut your pieces off at. But you just come down with your ruler, come down one way, and then as you look at it like this, with the piece missing on the left, you want to take your ruler and just bring it down at that angle and catch the top angle and the bottom. And then you want to come over here and once again just straight across, just so you can catch that right here. My line's going to be a little crooked. Let me straighten that up. In the video I'll link, she erases it. I left it because you can't see the lines once it is folded. So this is what you come up with. So there, if you want to pause that for a guide, you cut that out. And this is a 6x6 piece of paper. I cut 3x3 out, and I drew my lines there, and I'm going to cut these 2 ends. So let me do that real quick. On the big mama I made, I actually used my paper cutter. But on these little ones, I used my scissors. See, that should be over just a smidge. So that's what it should look like. I think it kind of reminds me of one of those Transformers or whatever, I don't know. The kids in their silly cartoons they watch, those characters with their hair up in the air. So on these lines here, you will want to score them. And you can use whatever, but I feel more comfortable putting it on the scoreboard just because I don't do well. On the tutorial, see she holds a pair of scissors and scores it with that. It holds it with the ruler and a pair of scissors. I'm like, not that gifted. So, and here's what makes it so simple. You fold it over, and you fold it over. And see how that kind of stuck out a little bit there? So I will do that. I'll take it back up. I'll fold that over, and I'll fold that over. See how clean that is then. And you just use whatever adhesive you'd like to put on there. For a small one, I'm using a glue stick. For the big mama, I actually used my ATG. And then if you want to take it a step further, you can trim your corners like so, so it looks like that. Or you can continue to trim. See, this one gives me a hard time, so I have to get my bigger paper thing out. So that then holds your page in place. Like that, or like that. The purpose of it. So what do? I go ahead and decide, well, that would look great in a journal. And I'll be doing a full flip through of this, but looking for, I made a couple of them. Here I made one, and they're just loose papers, and I use this as a placeholder, so things could be tucked up underneath it, but you could also use it as you're working in a journal just to hold your place. So that is fully removable. Here's the big one I made. So you can see this is out of a 12 by 12 piece of paper. And I did round 3 of the corners. So again, you can use it as a nice big tuck spot in a journal. Flip it around the other way. And then you could write something underneath it and just apply this over, maybe paper clip it in if you wanted to. And it just works as a great tuck spot as well. Removable tuck spot. So it's in that one, and then I think I put another one in here. Yes. And then over on this side, these are actually glued in to be used. And just alone, they do fold well flat, but I thought, well, that would be nice just to add one of these right here to hold it together. So that is my journal embellishment tutorial, and my page is intended to be a page holder. So, all right, thanks for joining me. Hope you give this a try. It's a nice, fun, fast embellishment. It helps you use up that scrap paper that you always have left over, and just fun. So anyways, take care. Have a great day. Bye.